What if your mornings are quietly killing your focus before you even open up your laptop? The truth is, focus at work isn't decided mid-afternoon. It's shaped in the first few hours of your day. And that's where most people slip into habits that drain their energy without even noticing. Today, I'll show you 5 of those sneaky habits and how to break them so you stay sharp all day. I'm Dan Martin, chef and nutritionist, and I've seen how small morning changes transform focus in clients and even my own life. And here's what most people get wrong. It's not about a perfect 5 a.m. routine. You don't have to plunge your face into ice water. It's about avoiding a handful of sneaky mistakes, so stick with me because one of these habits will surprise you and you're probably doing it. Let's start with fuel. Habit 1, skipping or eating a poor breakfast. Some people skip breakfast and feel fine, but if you're crashing by mid-morning, it often comes down to energy. Here's why. Your liver holds about 100 grams of glycogen, basically stored carbs, and after a night's sleep, some of that reserve is already used up. Without topping up, your brain has less to work with, and focused work burns through it fast. And even if you do eat breakfast, the type matters. Toast, sugary cereal, milky coffee. They give you quick fuel, but it burns out fast, leaving you distracted and craving more. Think about it, your brain is insanely demanding. Even at rest, it uses 20% of your body's energy. Every minute, billions of neurons are firing so you can think, decide, and focus. And with an engine that powerful, it doesn't run well on cheap fuel. Your brain isn't a hatchback, it's a supercar. You can put regular petrol in a Ferrari, but it won't perform the way it's designed to. Your brain is the same. Instead, build your breakfast with these components: protein, fiber, healthy fats, and something colorful or fermented. That slows the crash, steadies your energy, and keeps your brain sharper for longer. In my next video, I'll dive deeper into this blueprint with a Japanese-inspired breakfast that shows exactly how it looks like on a plate. So subscribe now so you don't miss it. Okay, fuel sets the pace for your morning, but it can only take you so far. If your brain didn't get the reset it needed last night, no breakfast will save you. That's habit 2. Poor sleep quality. Sleep isn't just rest, it's maintenance. During deep and REM sleep, your brain clears out waste, files memories, and resets focus systems. One rough night and suddenly tasks drag, patience runs out, distractions win. Here's a simple framework for better sleep. The 10-3-2-1-0 method. 10 hours before bed, no caffeine. Here's the surprising bit. The afternoon latte is probably still in your system at midnight. Even if you fall asleep easily, caffeine can cut into the quality of your deep sleep, the part that resets focus. 3 hours before, skip heavy food and alcohol. Your body needs to rest, not digest. 2 hours before, stop work. Those emails will still be there tomorrow. 1 hour before, shut down screens. The light from your phone delays melatonin, your sleep hormone. And finally, 0 snoozes in the morning. Feels good for 9 minutes, feels groggy for 3 hours. Now, you don't have to be perfect, but if you don't do any of these, your sleep hygiene is a little filthy. Start with 1 or 2 changes. For me, moving caffeine earlier in the day made a huge difference. But I've got tiny kids, so I still don't sleep that well. Do what you can. So, sleep clears the slate, but even if you've nailed that, the next habit is one most people overlook, and the fix is ridiculously simple. Anyone can do it. Habit 3, dehydration. Your brain is over 70% water. Even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% of your body weight, makes memory, focus, and reaction time worse. That's like taking a tablespoon out of a 1-liter jug. Not much, but enough to feel it. Okay, before you say it, coffee counts, but never alone. Always water first. So here's the fix. Drink a big glass first thing. You're most dehydrated in the morning. Leave it by your bed or the coffee machine so the cue is automatic. Add electrolytes if you sweat a lot, and flavor it if that helps. By the way, let's set the record straight. Lemon doesn't detox you, it just tastes nicer. Personally, I boil the kettle before my wife wakes up so she can have her hot water first thing, and I get a couple of husband points too. Now I've picked up the habit. Whether it's reminders or routines, find the cue that locks it in. Cool, so hydration switches the brain on, but water alone won't get your body out of low power mode. That's where habit 4 comes in. No morning movement. Okay, so you've fueled, slept, and hydrated, but if your morning looks like bed, phone, inbox, laptop, you're starting in low power mode. Even a few minutes of light movement flips the switch. It boosts blood flow to your brain, balances dopamine, lifts the mood, and even tells your brain to release BDNF, basically growth fertilizer for your brain cells, helping them wire and fire better. Now, I'm not talking doing burpees at dawn. Start with what you have time for. Stretch while the coffee brews, take a short walk, do 10 squats. And if you're at 0 right now, even rolling your shoulders makes a difference. These micro moves are like nudging your brain from standby into full power mode. Okay, so movement wakes up your body, but to fully wake up your brain, you need one final signal. and most people miss it completely. Habit 5, no natural light exposure. Your body clock runs on cues, and light is the strongest one. Indoor bulbs aren't enough, and light through a window is weaker too. So step outside, even on a cloudy day, it's 10 to 100 times brighter. That's the signal your brain's waiting for. Just 5 to 10 minutes in the morning helps set alertness at the right time and even improve sleep later that night. So open your curtains wide, sip coffee by an open window, or step outside for a quick walk. If it's dark where you live, a bright light box can mimic the same effect. Light is basically nature's on switch for your brain. Skip it and you're starting the day half asleep. So there you go, 5 sneaky habits that quietly kill focus. Now, please remember, you don't have to be perfect. Small shifts can consistently add up. And if you're looking for better breakfast ideas to fuel your mornings, here are 2 right now. I hope that worked. Click one, no excuses, I'll see you there.